Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox, 6:15 on the East Coast and 3:15 on the West Coast. We are taking a live look at this hour over New York City as we head in that direction for our next story. An armed robbery over in Queens. Two suspects targeting a Brinks armed truck making a delivery at a Bank of America. Police say the pair made off with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Robert Moses with our Fox 5 New York team covering all of this and joining us live here with what we know and what is still left to figure out. Good morning, Robert.
Josh, good morning to you. This was a brazen armed robbery that took place outside of this Bank of America just a few minutes before it was set to open yesterday morning. So a little nearly 24 hours ago, police continued to look for two suspects who they say stole hundreds of thousands of dollars. Police tell us that the two suspects approached a driver and an armed guard who had pulled up to the bank here on Linden Boulevard to do a cash drop. The suspects then displayed guns, stole cash from the truck, took a gun from the 62-year-old armed guard, and then fled the scene in a black Chevy westbound on Linden Boulevard. Neither Brinks employee was injured, but this robbery troubles former NYPD Detective Dave Sarney for a number of reasons.
This is something we haven't seen in a long time. This is going to be obviously highly investigated because it's Bank of America. They were waiting to do a drop. Questions are going to come up as to were they being watched? Was this a setup? There was an arrangement somewhere along the line? They're going to investigate. Is it an inside job? This is broad daylight. This is, early in the morning, just before the bank opens up. You don't see this very often.
Sarney tells us that police will investigate any number of factors, including where the truck was before it arrived here at the bank, as well as whether it made any sudden turns or stops. Anything anomalous in its route could provide some key clues in this case. So far, police have not told us any sort of description of either of these two suspects, and we also don't yet have any surveillance imagery of them as this investigation continues this morning. Josh, back to you.
All right, Robert Moses there with our Fox 5 New York team. As always, thank you so much. We'll keep in touch here as we gather more details, and you do as well.